season finale of Arrow, season 7. We have 10 more episodes of this series left, which seems very weird to me because I don't know how long they plan to do The Flash. And characters seem like they're leaving off that show, but the thing is, I can't imagine all these other shows without Arrow existing, or at least Stephen Amell just a part of that. So if he gets a contract, or they do, like, you know, he can appear and it could be a version of him from a different universe, whatever, that would be cool, especially other characters. But this was Felicity's last episode. Emily, who plays Felicity, her last episode. And I don't know why. Maybe it makes sense with the story. What's going to happen in season 8? You know, because whatever happens is going to happen anytime soon. Like the next current year, 2019 into 2020, because we see in the future, flash forwards, that she doesn't even go see Oliver until around that time period. So, you know, it makes sense if she doesn't show up in whatever he's doing next season. Yeah, I guess bittersweet moment, because look, I wanted at least 5 seasons of this show. I got that. I was happy. The flashbacks wrapped up the island and caught up to the time when he left the island. I was okay with how he left the island. All the flashbacks, cool, great. You really get to see how Oliver gained the skills, knowledge, and the necessary ability to do things he did in season 1 once he got back to Star City. But I was kind of disappointed that it was all set up to make it look like he was still stranded on the island, and he didn't really grow the facial hair and long hair. It was all set up. It's kind of cool though. It was really cool. And I got that. I got 5 seasons. I was like, good, do whatever. And I really was enjoying what they were doing. This season was a mixed bag of stuff. Not in a bad way, because it started off with him in prison. He gets out of prison. He's deputized. Then other members of Team Arrow, new and old, get deputized. And they're working with the police department. He's no longer wearing the hood or the mask. I wish he wore the mask at least. That would have been fantastic. Well, I don't know, whatever. And the whole world knew who Oliver Queen was, Green Arrow, and he was going around doing stuff. And I was like, oh, I wish like season 4 or season, I don't know, somewhere around there, it would have took this turn because they could do things a lot different. I thought that was pretty cool. It was like in the comics. But this is coming to an end. This episode, it was good. It was good because the ending was very surprising. Like, you know, first, let me talk about some stuff. You can see they were setting up, and this episode felt kind of different. It just, like, they was trying to go all out for the finale, and some things happen. But this big showdown with Emiko, she ends up dying. I'm like, really? She's going to die? Oh, well, whatever. I mean, the show's going to end soon, so I really don't even care what they do. I just want it to be entertaining and good. But she ends up dying. Oliver tried to reach her. He tried to get through to her. The Ninth Circle, you know, they're not playing no games. You might be ahead of them, but like if you're not going to lead us, you're changing your mind, they would kill you, or, you know, it's just and all this chaos. And Oliver and her were fighting. The fight scenes were great. Team Arrow, you know, it was a weird episode. It really was, because then they're like in the bunker for the last time. But anyway, Emiko ends up dying. I don't even know how I really feel about it. I can't even really express anything. Maybe I'll say it in a different review come next season or something. But she died. I'm like, okay. It was building her up and stuff, and she ended up dying. This whole season was kind of crazy. But the thing is, it's like they left the bunker for the last time. And it was the original Team Arrow, Felicity, Oliver, Diggle. And they walk away, and Diggle's like, let's get you guys to your new home. The cabin. Felicity gives birth. They're there for some time, obviously. He finally gets a kid that he gets to hold on to because he missed all that with William. All that thanks to Maura. You know what? His parents were terrible. They messed his life up. And he was telling Emiko that. He was like, I was mad too. I was mad at my dad. I was mad at you for allowing him to die and all the things that happened to me. You know, yeah, your dad and your mom screwed some stuff up, man. Yeah, Oliver, it's crazy. But it was kind of nice to see that. And then Felicity and him are enjoying some time together. Oliver hears something, and he's sneaking around the house looking. He thinks somebody found him or whatever. Well, it's the Monitor. You know, and he shows up, and he's like, it's time. And Oliver's like, oh, I thought I would have had more time. Thought you would have had more time? Did he give you a time frame? We got to see some more of the conversation that was had in the crisis that happened. So Oliver has agreed to accompany him to different universes, I guess to recruit people for the crisis on Infinite Earths that's coming or something. Maybe we'll see Diggle as Green Lantern like they hinted when that Flash from the different Earth saw John and said, "You're not wearing your ring. I guess things are different here." Probably see a bunch of different things, you know. But we'll see how that goes. And Barry, the Flash ties into what's going on currently on Arrow just a little bit, just a smidgen. And you'll hear about that in my Flash review. But that was pretty cool. And the scene between Felicity and Oliver, tearjerker, it really was. They were both, well, Oliver was crying, and he's just like, "Oh man, I love you. You're the best of me, and everything that I make." You know, I wanted them together way before they even started showing that she was kind of interested in Oliver. I liked her when she first showed up on the show. I was like, "Ooh, I would love if he got with her." Oliver was getting with everybody else. So you know, I got my wish there. There was times where a lot of people didn't like Felicity's role in the show. Just like I didn't like Iris' role in Flash. Sometimes she was running Flash. Like, really? I mean, I know you're his woman. But in these shows, it's kind of hard to make everybody seem important and valuable, especially if you're not a superhero, you don't have any powers. So they had to find a way to fit Iris into that. I think the same thing with Felicity. But Felicity was always, even before she had the name Overwatch, she was always the brains of the operation. Oliver, the muscle. Diggle, the backup. And it worked great, you know. But seeing Roy back, I would have loved if Thea came back. Maybe we'll see Thea in season 8. You know, like, Quentin's gone. The real Laurel's gone. What? This joint is crazy, man. But yeah, this was the finale of season 7. I enjoyed it. It was good enough. I don't even know how to talk about it, to be honest with you. I'm waiting to see what they do with season 8, and the show's ended. But I'm glad I got at least my 5 seasons that I was hoping that we would get from Arrow. And it spawned all the fun Legends of Tomorrow, Flash, a lot of characters, a lot of things going on. Can't wait for the next crossover and the next season of Arrow. See what happens. Anyway, that's my review. Leave some comments. We can talk about it some more in the comments section. Write it down below. See you next time.